Hi guys, Blake here this morning with the Lilleys Landing Resort in Marina on beautiful upper Lake Taneycomo. It's about 11 in the morning. I boated up here right below Trout Hollow's dock over here on the north bank. I'm going to do the one cast for you today. Okay, so this morning I've been wanting to do this for a while with them running this 4 units in the morning, because I haven't got to do this in a while, but they are running that 4 units full right now for 13,000 CFS. I've got my 1/8 ounce weight, my size 12 barrel swivel going down to my size 12 or snap swivel going down to my size 12 barrel swivel, about 2.5 foot of 4-pound line, and this is the spawned out 762. And I'm just gonna keep my boat right here on the edge of this eddy, kind of drag my lure through the eddy over there. It's been a while since the water was running fast enough to get to play with the jerk baits down this far on the lake. It's about 17 or 18 degrees today. Last night we had, well, I guess early yesterday evening we had a bunch of snow. Well, not a bunch of snow, but more like a bunch of precipitation, kind of turned into a light wintry mix. And it really chilled, really brought some cold air with it. So far I don't have any fishing reports. I just got here for the closing shift not too terribly long ago. But I have been wanting to get out here and try the dragging the jerk baits this far down. Quite feel my jerk bait dragging down there. I think I might have picked up some moss. Oh yeah, perfect leaf right over the bill of the lure. Nothing on the first cast. And it's going to be one of those days where you really got to dip that rod tip down in the water often. Over the last few weeks we've had a number of browns caught below Fall Creek, so I think that maybe they're starting to move back down. And also I think the MDC stocked, I think Phil may have mentioned it, stocked some. And dragging these jerk baits on the bottom is a good way to pick them up. So if we've got some in the area, we might be able to run into one here. But it has been a while since I got to do this. When they are running the 4 units, you can drag these jerk baits all the way down to Monkey Island and sometimes even a little farther. Still have enough water to make them move the right way. Oh. Almost felt like my trolling motor pedal was about locked up there. So in the early spring, whenever we get our flood conditions, I'll use this method a lot, especially all the way down past our dock, down to Monkey Island, dragging these jerk baits. And usually do pretty well. Really helps out if there's a good shad kill to go with it. When I work this side in particular, I like to, you know, it's eddied all the way down until it gets around this corner down here, and it's still, you know, the slow side, but I really like to get my boat over here in the faster current and cast that jerk bait over that seam and let it kind of swing and drag back through the seam. Every few minutes if I don't get a bite, I'll reel that in and throw it over that direction again. And I'm gonna switch out, do a different jerk bait. I haven't got a bite on this one yet. We're gonna go with this one. I call this one the Apollo. It is the 762 model again, with the belly hook taken off. I imagine today's generation schedule, had 4 units running since 6 a.m. today. They're supposed to run it all the way to noon, drop it to 2 units for 1 hour, and then off for I think 3 or 4 hours, and then they're going to kick it back up to 4 units again. And I don't think the increase has as much to do with precipitation as it does probably the power demand for a surge in heating demands for the colder temperatures. Oh, and this is something that still happens occasionally, especially the farther down the lake you go. There are definitely more snags on the bottom, and I think I lost that jerkbait. Yep, sure did. Switch to another color here. I cannot remember what we call this one, but it is got a red face, very silver sides, and kind of a little black scale pattern back. Bit of a wind blowing around the corner now. Even with the 4 units running, if you get too strong of a wind, you'll still need to give your boat a little bump downstream every once in a while with your trolling motor. And when I've done this in all sections. It's not just that north bank over there. I'll drag them down the center, or even go over here to the bluff side or the dock side up there below Trout Hollow. And it just depends on where the fish are at once again, but a lot of the time I find that they'll hang out in that little bit slower water over there, so if you can work that seam, you'll usually find some fish, even though I'm not succeeding at it yet. couple hundred yards away from the dock now. Some other things that could be good with the 4 units running in the trophy area or not. Whenever they kick the water up like this, it usually breaks loose the scuds from some of their normal hiding spots. And in this kind of water, you want to go with those bigger size scuds, the size 12 or the size 10. The bigger San Juan worms usually have some luck dragging those on the bottom whenever the water's running really fast. We just went past the pump house there. Well, I was really hoping that they were gonna be on top of this method today, but it seemed not so much. Oop, there was a bite, finally. They're just now coming across the top end of our dock.
Nathan, you got a copy?
Lost feeling with the jerk bait and pulled in. I think I got some moss, that 4 units will kick up all kinds of stuff, which it's really hasn't been that bad today, but I do got moss on the jerkbait there. I think a lot of our tournament fishermen will be rolling in today. And we have officially made it to the end of the dock, and I am hung up again. Something you guys can do whenever you get hung up like this is you can easily turn on the big motor and just slowly drive past the hang up. Hold your line straight back as you're driving past. A lot of the time these will come right unhooked. You don't have to lose the jerkbait. I'm gonna go for one more cast, and I think that'll be just about all the rest of my fingertips can take here. Every time that wind blows, it's pretty punishing on the fingers. Supposed to stay cold like this, I think, for at least another day or two. So if this generation pattern has anything to do with power demand, then I imagine we'll see some heavier flows over the next couple days. And this method is definitely something to keep in your arsenal for that. I haven't found any fish yet, but if I was able to keep fishing today, I'd definitely try some different areas with it. Another thing I'd try is get out the deeper diving jerk baits and actually try casting and retrieving them back on the bluff sides and over here in between the docks. But I think I'm going to call it a day there, guys. Fish beat me today, but we thank you guys for watching. Like and share us on Facebook, and we'll get out here and do it again tomorrow. Thanks, guys.